Hello everyone! Good evening and welcome to another stream of the live. Yeah! And thank you for the 15 months line and for the 23 months max. You were closing in on 2 years. I believe the 21st of October, which makes sense considering it's the 21st of September now, was my very first live stream. In fact, let's take a look if we go to the 21st of October 2020. Stream 2110, yeah, nothing before that. In fact, my previous save file was more than 2 months before that. I had not played Roller Coaster Tycoon at all in that time. 2 months, you know, I hadn't uploaded any videos either. So yeah, it's been 1 year and 11 months now. Do you remember the 21st night of September? I don't actually remember anything. Is that a reference or... Oh, that was when you became affiliate. No, the 21st of October was definitely when I first started streaming. Because I know what I streamed the first time. And that was the 21st of October. So, I don't know. Earth, Wind and Fire, I don't know that. Is it a band? Or a book? I don't know. Anyway, welcome everyone. Hope you're doing well. How would the 21st of October be my 24th month? Probably because it's the start of your 24th month. Not the end. Not the end. So the 21st of November would probably be the anniversary of me getting affiliate. It's a funk soul fusion band from the 70s. Ah. I think I've heard of that actually, of Earth, Wind and Fire, now that I think about it, but I don't know anything about them. I was disappointed by your videos about railway road crossings. I'm a TTD player and I'm used to the trains hitting and utterly destroying anyone who crosses. It's fun to set it up to do it frequently. Apparently you can't do it yet in OpenRCT. Yeah, so the thing about OpenRCT, because the way they implemented the train crossing, and, you know, I'll quickly show you. Let's take Six Flags Holland. There we go. Okay, where can we easily... This is a place I often used in my in the video. Used a couple of times. So, let's make sure that we can see what happens. Okay. You know, no one is using this. Cool. Why is literally no one using it? Aha. There we go. Oh, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Slime. And for the 100 bits felonious pedigrees. We get a little hype train going on. Very nice. So, yeah. The things that the game does here is it freezes guests in place, which is very easy to do. It creates this neat little sprite when paths and tracks overlap, which is also not very difficult. And other than that, it doesn't do much. And that's the thing. Making it do new stuff is quite difficult. And requires a lot of work. Thank you for the 500 bits drinking coffee. Thank you very much. And for the Prime Sub, Carrie for the 7 months already. I do know that you're a little bit of a newer viewer, but time goes by fast. 7 months. So, you know, they could have potentially have guests explode, but then they have... You know, when the guest is on this tile, if the train goes past it, which is possible. But having the guests die because of this feature, when you... is probably not ideal. When it's not a core game mechanic. I think the first stream I watched was New Year's Eve. I'm pretty positive I did not stream on New Year's Eve, because I wasn't home. Last year. And the year before that, I probably didn't either. I don't think I've ever streamed on New Year's Eve. Did you build the missing roller coasters on this map? I did once. Wait, the Smiler isn't here. Air isn't here either. Whenever you did the one with Peter then. Yeah, I don't know exactly when that was. We done a few together. Anyway, there's the Express here. Now I've done this once. But I can't open the save file anymore for reasons. And there's... well, this is untamed now, but it's a similar layout. And there's of course Lost Gravity somewhere here. Oh, you've been following since the 15th of December. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, there's a follow age command. Yeah, but Slime, you are a master of trolling, so you probably unfollowed and refollowed a few times. Also, I just see we've hit 10,000 followers. We hit that off stream, but, you know, it's a very nice milestone. 100,000 subscribers, 10,000 followers. Anyway, this is not the park I'm gonna play today. We're gonna continue with the Alton Towers thing. There we go. And if I don't do anything, this coaster will crash. Okay, so see this? Hang on. No, it's not yet broken down, but I think it will break down and crash, because that's what it did last time. I don't know if it was still on stream, but last week when I played this and right before I clicked raid, this coaster, the looping coaster, crashed. Yeah, you see? This train is stuck half out of the station and the other train has departed. And it will not be fixed before it crashes. And that happened like at the very, very end. And I don't know if you guys could still see that. You could see it. Cool. So yeah, this goes like that and then this way and then it will crash. Just like... Nope! Not gonna do that. I'm gonna say... I can't even save them! Because the ride is broken down. There's literally nothing I can do. I can't double close it. There's nothing I can do about this. I have to let it crash. Unless, of course, you can delete it. I could, but I don't want to. 3, 2, 1. 1.5. There you go. You can definitely delete a broken ride. I don't know if you can edit it. Nope, you can't. There goes your park rating. It's fine. It's still 800. So, while it's not perfect, it's still quite good. Okay, so a little overview on where we are. We need to make 2.2 million more to pay back the loan. I quite like that sound. This is just my scrolling wheel freely rotating. Oh, we got another crash. Oh, I hope that save file bug is gone, by the way. Did that kill anyone? I think it did. Also, I need to fire all my stuff. Hang on, let me quickly double close this and retest it. Did it already double close the other one? Okay, there we go. Well, the park's not doing well. Let's fire all the stuff. No, we have none of these. Alright. How about you set the chain of speed to 410 everywhere? I could do that after we've completed the scenario. But I won't do it right now. Let's see, yeah, I had the one cheat on just to make it a little bit quicker. You're saving me some money. I suppose technically you are, so thank you. Wow, we've already made 20k since I stopped paying back the loan. It goes so fast. I mean, you can see it, 120k a month of income. Constant advertising. Right, we are still not at the highest guest number. We were at a little bit above 7,000. Then we lost a lot of guests. And now we're gaining again. We lost like more than 1,000 guests, I believe. I don't remember exactly. Ooh, rip the park value. Was that because it rained? Because rides don't age. Yeah, it goes up now. I think it was because of the rain. One of the brave people still queuing for the coaster that crashed. Well, oops. It's Mr. Pink Shirt. I mean, I believe we sell pink shirts, so it's not really surprised that someone's wearing a pink shirt. Also, tomorrow's video, due to circumstance, I'm having trouble putting a lot of time in the channel last few weeks, which is why some of the videos have been a little bit shorter. Also the reason I cancelled the stream on Saturday. You know, things are fine, but you know, sometimes you can't put as much in your work as you want to. Anyway, so tomorrow's video is going to be fairly short as well, but it does have to do with killing people, so that's very nice. I hope that the save file bug is not going to happen again, by the way, that we can't save again. Of course, we have the 5-minute autosave, but it was still very annoying. Creative burnouts happen. It's not a creative burnout. There are ideas plenty. It's something else, but, you know, it's fine. But just so you know. I think it's good to be transparent about that. Not, of course, what exactly is going on. That, you know, that's none of your business. Let's see. Yes. Marcel is transcending our fleshy form and becoming a being of pure salt. What do you mean? I don't get it. Like, I'm not being salty here. Is there some other meaning of that that I am supposed to get? Or is there nothing I can get? Oh yeah, I don't... Is it a League of Legends thing? Yeah, I don't know. I don't play League. Okay, we definitely have the prize manager on. Right? Yes. Okay, and also this one we can launch a little bit faster. A little bit still. And we'll give them some colors. Not even that salt has a secondary connotation. It's just that I don't know the first, your primary connotation. Like, even if being salty doesn't, you know, mean what it means. Even if that wasn't a thing, I wouldn't know what you're talking about. I will make this one red. The park rating is tanking. Yeah, no staff plus a few dead guests. But I can hire staff again. Thank you very much for reminding me. Okay, 200 handymen. Let's go for 100 mechanics. And some entertainers to cheer up the guests. There we go. If you want, I can teach you to play League. I do not want. I have absolutely zero desire to ever learn to play League of Legends. 500 plus staff. No wonder you got a lot less money. I only have 400 staff. It's not 500. Learn to count. So I actually did download League of Legends once. Because there was a girl at uni who was playing it. And she asked me if I could play as well. And she was cute enough that I wanted to try it. But then I got bored instantly. And I didn't really want to do it. So then I bailed out. What's your opinion on Planet Coaster? It's a good game. It's not for me. Because it's all about, you know, it takes a lot of effort to make something beautiful. The very first thing I ever did when I played Planet Coaster was build a coaster with 10 excitement. Which wasn't too hard to me, probably. Yeah, the very first thing I did was, you know, get a hang of the game and play a few scenarios. But other than that, the very first, like, project I did was build a coaster with over 10 excitement, which wasn't too difficult, to be honest. Floating launch freefalls cursed. Cursed freefalls are the best freefalls. Cute girls are the best motivation, they are. Oh, that's a terrible location for the entrance. Let's see. Purple. Yeah, why not purple? Let's make it a bit brighter. Good. I mean, I have League of Legends installed. So yeah, but I think the last time I played was about a year ago. I mean, yeah, by that logic, there's a lot of games I don't play that I have played. Most games, in fact. A few days ago, I saw somewhere Beyond Good and Evil being mentioned. And I played that game years ago. Many years ago. More than a decade ago. It was a good game. I quite liked it. Didn't play it all that much. I don't know if I ever completed it. But yeah, it was a good game. Has anyone played it here? Beyond Good and Evil? Beyond Good and Evil is great. I miss old Ubisoft. Didn't old Ubisoft also create Rayman? I believe Rayman was a Ubisoft. And I played Rayman 2 The Great Escape a lot. In fact, I never finished it. I never completed it until probably like 4 years ago or something, when I got the game again and actually finished it. Which wasn't that difficult, but the last time I played it before that was probably like 15 years ago or 10 years ago, whatever. And I wasn't as good at video games back then. Is this stream title up to date? The stream title hasn't changed for like 2 weeks. But yeah, we're still doing the same thing. So I suppose, yeah, it's still up to date. Let's see. Exit. Come on, exit. There you go. Thank you very much. I figured with that amount of cash the loan was done. Now it's not that. It's just that as soon as I spend 5 minutes doing something else than paying back the loan, I acquire a lot of money. And it's not like I'm, you know, could pay back the loan now in full, because I definitely can't. I still have more than 2 million left. Let's actually use the proper path here. I love these launch free falls, they're so great. They're so easy to build. And it makes it so that if like a giant ever steps on my park, he'll have lots of tall free falls sticking in his feet like nails. So we're now giant proof. And we're back on paying back the loan. Alright. Hey, I have exactly double the staff as I had before. No, almost exactly. Well, in June 11,700 and now we're at 11,700 and the month is half over. So somewhat double. Giant proof, the safest park in the country confirmed. Hell yeah. Okay, so we're below 2 million now, so that's another milestone done. The company value has actually raised above 0 now. It's just 19,000. That's 24,000 now. We made 134k in July. We might reach 140k in August. A little bit of luck. Well, no, we're not going to reach it because it's going to thunder. So, that's unfortunate. But we can reach 140k. We have that ability. I bet that's a fun company value graph. Honestly, the company value graph is just... It's tied to the park value, except it goes up a little bit. You know, it's this graph combined with this graph, basically. So it's basically the park value graph, but it goes up a bit steeper. Because this has been going up fairly consistently now. Because if you look at profit per month, you know, has been between what 80 and 120k, very bottom line, for a while now. And yeah, we are making, of course, some money from the umbrellas now. As you can see, we made about 15k more in June from the umbrellas than we made in July. Or 13k. So we got 13k from the umbrellas, but we lost about 50k in ride ticket revenue. So it's not worth it. Absolutely not. Bring some war. Ah, that's some tasty water. So tomorrow, my stepbrother will be getting his PhD, which is quite a monumental achievement. And not just a PhD, but a PhD in medicine. And his wife, yes, it's his wife now, is also getting her PhD. I don't know if that's not tomorrow, but, you know, somewhere around this time. So they're both doing amazing. And I'm very happy for them. Dr. Vos. No. Stepbrother. From a different father. And a different mother. You know, we're not related at all by blood. So, entirely different name. He'll be Dr. Avers. Okay, launch freefall 23. I think it's time to build a coaster again. Because I have plenty of free falls. It looks kind of funny. All the free falls. What do you think about doing a seasonal park closure in pay-for-entry scenarios? Close the park from December, January. Send the guests home so that you can clear the guests' caps worth from February to April. I like the idea. There's one problem though. The months November, December, January and February don't exist. Like October, March. So if you take 4 months to clear the entire park, that's half the year. Funny that you say that, by the way. That's literally something I mentioned in tomorrow's video, which isn't finished yet, but it'll be finished in time. Doesn't require that much work. But yeah, that can work, and I've used it in some parks. But if you build your park right, you probably won't need it. Oh, whoops. If you know what I did last evening, where am I now? You are now somewhere with a roof over your head. And I can tell you that you are definitely not in Visakhapatnam. Nor are you in the quaint little town of Sri Jayawardena and Purakotta. You might be in Gasselternaveense Mond though. I'm not quite sure about that. How many fingers am I holding up? Negative pi. Also, you did it once and then lost the scenario. Oh yeah, because it was a guest call. Might even have been this exact park. Was it? No, I completed this park. But yeah, might have been the Six Flags Holland one. Or Belgium. Either Holland or Belgium. I think it was Belgium. Does minus pi work actually? I mean, if you're talking about it just it being a number, then yeah, it's just a number. I guess minus 3.1415 and so on. But minus pi doesn't have any relation to a circle. Oh, it does, but not to like the area or a circle or anything. For that you just need positive pi. Unless, of course, you know, if you multiply minus pi by the negative of the radius, then, you know, you just got 2 negatives. You get 2 positive, or well, negative diameter. Then you get... Okay, so... circumference. I couldn't think of that word. The only word that came into my mind was circumcision, which is something slightly different. The circumcision of the circle. Does it even make... yeah, it'll easily make this. Okay, I want to go through that large loop. Oh, we're not aligned at all. As an angle, minus pi is the same as pi. Yes, it is. We're still not aligned. Wow. So, do we just need to... ah, there we go. Finally. What if we do this? No? Come on. Probably doesn't have enough speed for that anyway. But that's theoretically possible. I've done that before. Making a loop around the big loop. If you do it right, it works. I like how big and ugly these coasters are if you think about it. Like, they're not at all pretty. They're pretty in a roller coaster tycoon way of being over the top and, you know, being big money makers and all that stuff. But in any other way, they're quite ugly. These coasters have feelings too, you know. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm trying to hurt. Best pie flavor. Pie. Well, of course, apple pie. But there's nothing that... The problem with apple pie is that... Like, American apple pie, I'm pretty sure, is quite different from your standard Dutch apple pie. So, if I say I love apple pie... Then Dutch people will know what I mean. And American people will think they know what I mean. But I probably mean something very different. Unless I'm wrong and they are actually the same. I mean, I'm just, you know, saying what I'm thinking. I might not be right. But I believe that they are different. Someone could look that up. We have that. It's just called Dutch apple pies. Okay, then they are clearly different. Okay, I need to go to 13.5. I think we might have some lateral G issues. But we'll deal with it when we need to. Okay, let's follow the train. And purple, yellow, yellow, orange, orange, white. Yeah, I like that. And we're at the top. Whee! Okay, looks good so far. Still looking good. I'm afraid for the turns at the end though. Ooh, ouch! Ow! Ah! Ow! Ow, 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 that hurt. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Nope, nope. I'm gonna have to... Well, first do an alright photo assist thing. Then we're gonna brake to 72. That should do it. Let's see. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Halo Scoop and Z-Spray ZZ. Okay. Let's see. How much will it be slowed down? Okay, not by a lot, but it might be just enough. 99? Yeah, I think it's just enough. In modern Greek, the letter pi is pronounced like P. Yes, but in Greek, P doesn't mean P. So, what of it? Like, in Dutch, there's a sentence, jij kunt dat. But kunt is not offensive. It literally means, jij kunt dat, literally means you can do that. You also write it with a K, not a C, but, you know, doesn't mean anything here. Also, this coaster is slightly intense. I mean, I know why. It's this bit. Well, just cut down on that. You know. Let's make it a bit more user-friendly. We'll do the brakes to like 93 here. And then an onward photo section. Okay, let's see what we make of this. Now pi is not 3, pi is 1. The value of pi is irrelevant. Wait, we still have 7.20 Gs? Where? Oh, did I use a small one here? Yeah, I used a small one here. It's from there. Whoops! Oh well, let's try to fix that. Why did I do that? I mean, this can't align anymore, can it? I messed this up royally. Like, completely. I'm gonna need to get rid of the first large loop. Which will help the stats as well, because it means one fewer large loop. Okay, are we still out of alignment? Oh, dang it. Coaster's in the way. Looks like we are in alignment though. 30 to 36, yeah. So what if I just go like that? And then like that. Most beautiful coaster ever. Fits perfectly. Okay, let's see what we get. This should get rid of a little bit of negative G's. My god, this way up is so utterly unsmooth. It's awful. It's entirely awful. But I love it. Oh, look at that. The advertising campaigns are finished. And we keep gaining guests. I think we have a new max now. Of 7364 at the moment. And one more. Okay, let's see. What do we get? Okay, we lost about 2 positive G's and more than 1 intensity, which is very good. Let's not open it quite yet, because we don't have an entrance yet. Let's make a little bit longer the queue line. Or maybe not. Okay, I can do this. Good. Okay, and voila. Sesam open nu. Name a ride of your choice. Name it Neckbreaker. Well, that is quite accurate. Neckbreaker. Still can't believe how this was made by one guy. Yeah, I know it's quite hard to believe, but I did build this park all by myself. I got no help. Believe it or not. By the way, I should save. Part. Oh, god damn it. Okay, we're going back to an older version. Okay, how long was the latest autosave? 3 minutes. Okay. Quit. And then we're going to go Okay, it's just crashing. Yeah. Okay, we're going to use an older version. I think I need to use 0.2.1, 0.4.1. But let's see. If I... Where is it? It's old versions. Oh, I'm in the wrong folder. My bad. Old versions, 0.4.1. Hopefully that runs smoothly. Because I can't use it in 0.4.0 because reasons. Compatibility reasons. Okay, we have no music on this. Can I even open this? Yes, I can. Good. No, I can't. I can't open this on an old version. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open rct2.org and I'm just going to download an old... what's it called? An old development build version. From 2 weeks ago. That one didn't have the frequent issue. Let's see. Portable installer. I need... Let's go with... Installer. Yeah, that's quicker. And... You know what? Let's turn on the music for this. There we go. Thank you for the follow, Matt Geo. Still downloading. Okay, now it should be running. Well, I'm trying to run it. It's not wanting to run. Oh, there we go. Yeah, whatever. Just install. There you go. Maybe I should just do these streams on the finished release versions. Okay, there we go. Let's hope I can load it. Okay, there we go. Okay, I only need to redo this bit. That's not a lot. I'll redo the naming. Oh, I never... Okay, so... Alton Towers. Alright, when I tried to save it, was when I found out I couldn't. Alright. Oh, remember to put the game to full screen. Yes, thank you. Now I know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to do this. And then... Let's see, to be aligned, yeah, I need to do that after that. Like this. And then... like this. Nope, we're not aligned. Need to do one more. Thank you for the follow, Lil Legalo and Tony BVB97. Okay, this is more accurate. Yes. Okay. And queue line again. There you go. Let's open it up. And that's the exit line. Perfecto. And we'll call this neck breaker again. Pi isn't a number. Yes, it is. It's a perfectly valid number. And so is I, depending on your definition of numbers. I mean, Yeah, it is a number, it's just not a natural number. Or a rational number. It's a complex number. Still a number. Okay, we're back where we were. With the ads renewed. Let's pay back some more of the loan. Oh, the portfolio has eclipsed 2 million. For the first time. Sweet. Oh, and our weekly profit is incredibly high as well. 38k. Oh, we made 157k 2 months in a row. Dang, boy. That's a lot. That's an awful lot. Yeah, no rain is very, very good. And it looks like we're gonna make more than 150k again in March. Of course, we do keep gaining more guests, which means more income, and more rides, which also means more income. I wonder, are guests actually flocking to this new ride? Actions. Which one is this? Vertical. Hang on, I renamed this neck breaker. Did I misclick? Whoops. Neck breaker. Fake. Neck breaker. That's a lag spike. No, not breaker. Breaker. There we go. Not a lot of people are heading for it. I would have expected more. Considering the drama we got when we opened these two new rides. One of which was also a vertical drop. You know, with all the overcrowding and 1,000 guests leaving the park. I love this time of year. My local store was selling bundles of sunflowers for $5. Damn, that's cheap. I also love this time of year. You know why? Because the speed skating season is slowly but surely starting. And with that I mean that the first big international competition of the year isn't until about halfway November. But the first national competitions are being held. And they are quite important. And also, well, the first proper national competitions like championships won't be for another few months, but a few weeks. But the first time trials and stuff are being held. And this weekend we get the Fall Classic, which is an annual tournament or competition in Calgary, in Canada. And it's usually where the first properly fast times of the year are set. So I'm looking forward to that. And for anyone who knows a little bit about speed skating, I'm quite looking forward to see if Isabella Weideman, she's a Canadian speed skater, long distance, can finally, well not finally, but can for the first time ever skate a time under 4 minutes in September, which has never happened. She skated under 4 minutes and 1 second a few times, but never under the 4 minute mark. So it will be quite interesting to see if she can. And she's had some quite strong times already in the time trials of last weekend and the weekend before that. So looking forward to that. And of course other people's races as well. So another Canadian speed skater, Yvonne Blondet, skated a new personal best 1.5 weeks ago. And today, she saw my tweet about it, liked it, said thank you, and followed me. Which is very nice. It's always fun when the people, you know, the athletes you tweet about actually see your tweets and like it. I hope the classic RCT games come to console at some point. It will be a perfect Switch game. Would it? Would it be a perfect Switch game? Does the Switch have a touchscreen? Because the problem is that I don't see... I know that there was an Xbox version, but like I still don't believe that that worked particularly well. Because how can a game like this work very well without a mouse or a touchscreen? It does have a touchscreen, okay. With all this discussion about irrational numbers, we should name a coaster of the first 10 digits of pi. 3.141592 3565? Or is it 6535? I always forget the order of those two. Those two pairs. Still, wouldn't it be a bit awkward to play on the Switch with a touchscreen and not need to use the... like all the controls, all the buttons and joysticks, have them just be in the way. Let's give this a little bit of a color already, so that we can see it better. By the way, did you guys see, I posted about it on the community tab, Mick and Man's RCT Station's latest video. So, I knew about the channel, but I had sort of forgotten about it. And then he came to me a few days ago to see if I could review his script. See if there were any major mistakes in it for the park entrance scenario tips. And then I watched that video to be able to, to his draft, to be able to give feedback, and I was like, hang on, this is very good content actually. And it is. And he doesn't make a lot of those kind of tips videos. Most of the videos are scenario playthroughs, which are also good. But it's a little different from my style. But yeah, it's really good content. So if you like my videos, you should definitely give him a go. Okay, let's slowly work our way back to the station. Try E in numbers as a coaster now. I don't know E as well. I know it's 2.71? 2.7 something. 2.7182 something like that. I don't know. And then down one more. I love the rack time that you can hear in the background. And name a coaster after R. What's R? I've never heard of R as a... I've probably heard of R as a constant, but I don't know what it is. Okay, that's our queue line. Not very long, but it doesn't need to be. Not everyone needs to be a classic Cody queue line. Okay, and then this, we're gonna do like this. And we're gonna continue it all the way to the other side. To remember 2.7 in the year 1828, repeated twice, then 49 of the 45, 90, 50. Either triangle. I mean, that's pretty easy, yeah. So 2.7, 1828, 1828, 459045. That's pretty easy to remember. Okay, we got our looping coaster. Very nice. this part of the park was a little bit empty still, but now it isn't. 1440 we can charge for this. I used to know 60 digits of pi. I never spent my time learning digits of pi. In fact, I never spent my time trying to learn to remember a lot of digits of anything. When I was like in high school. But recently I have started to... Where's that going? To try to remember other things, like, you know, country capitals, cities, all that kind of stuff. Seriously, where is that going? Huh? Is that like one super long exit path? Oh no, wait, that does go up there. But this is a very long exit path. I need to connect this. Okay, there's a fence there. There's a river rapids there. Okay, there we go, that's a connection. Much better. I also spent a lot of my time learning speed skating times by heart. Although I didn't specifically try to learn them. I just spent a lot of time researching them. And just because I spent so much time playing with those numbers, I remembered them. But that wasn't on purpose. What's the fastest speed skating time ever? Okay, so the fastest speed skating time ever would technically be 9:32. I think. Because, the shortest distance that's regularly skated is 500 meters. So that would be 33:61. But the shortest, like, part of a race that's timed is the first 100 meters of a 500 meters. And the fastest for that is 9.32 seconds. So just a little bit faster than the running world record. Is this too fast? The 101? No, it's not. It's perfectly fine. What color don't we have a lot of here? Could probably use some more yellow. And we'll make this one blue. Yeah. Nice. That's freefall number 24. Faster than normal running record, but normal runners don't have metal blades on their feet. Yeah, the difference between running and speed skating in that, you know, in terms of speed, is that speed skating has a much higher top speed. Because the top speed, the fastest a speed skater has ever gone on, you know, during an actual distance on a 400 meter track is about 62.5 kilometers per hour. Which was Pavel Kolesnikov during his 500 meter world record race. The fastest Usain Bolt has gone is, I believe, like 44.7 or something. So that's significantly faster. But the reason that the 100 meter record is only slightly faster is because it takes a lot more time to get to your top speed as a speed skater. Is this? Yeah, this is just wrong. So a runner definitely reaches their top speed within the first 100 meters. But a speed skater usually reaches the top speed after about 300 meters. And that's also because the start is relatively slow. The world record for the 1000 meters has a higher average speed than that of the 500 meters. And the world record of the 1500 meters men still has a higher average speed than the 500 meters men. For the women it's not quite the case, there the 500 meters is a higher average speed. And I have a theory for why that could be. But it's been like that for a long time. Then again, for the men, it hasn't always been this, guys. Let's see. Nope. The problem with these freefall colors is I don't like the color white for this. First off, this is not white, this is grey, but you know, whatever. But also, I don't like it because it's so standard and it reminds me of the standard color. So I never use it if I recolor a freefall. I mean, at least not for the main color. I use it for other things. And that's freefall number 26. And we're dipping below 1.5 million. There we go. And we're at 7,600 guests now, going very well. Oh, there we go. Ah, 96, much better. How many rides do we have? 88. Wow, that's more than I thought. Let's see, which one has made the most profit? Almost 100k, neck break. Oh, that's profit per hour. It is very popular. And it does have a very high throughput. 5,000 an hour. Oh, it could be higher. There we go. And Red Bouquet. Or Red Bouquet. Oh, Red Rocket. Why did I read that as a B instead of an R? Red Rocket is in second place at the moment. And let's see. Total customers. 21,000 nearly. Vertical drop coaster 3. Very long and dumple assignment. And then total profit 326k. Vertical drop coaster 1. Well, what a surprise. Vertical drop coasters are absolute money making machines. They're amazing. I mean, the top 4 is 3 vertical drop coasters. And a wooden coaster. This is quite efficient wooden coaster. Dang. I mean, it's also one of the oldest, right? So that makes sense. Customers per hour. Yeah, neckbreaker's at the top at the moment. Because it's new and it's popular. Let's see. Running cost. Blahach is the most expensive. Why is Blahach the most expensive? Well, it does have 3 chain lifts. So that makes it quite expensive. Other than that, maybe inverted coasters are just more expensive anyway. I don't know. Wait, log flume? Why is log flume so expensive? Is it long? 610 meters. That's fairly long for a log flume, but not that long. I didn't know log flumes were that expensive. And what about corkscrew? It only has... No, it does have 3 chain lifts. But why is this corkscrew so expensive? Because this breaks? Oh my god, this is a dangerous freefall. Wow. What's the cheapest ride? Okay, what's the cheapest coaster? Bugs. Hex the Legend. No, that's not a coaster. Skin Rail. Runaway Mine Train is the cheapest. So, Mine Train coasters are cheap. That's also a small coaster. Only 475 meters long. Drink water and fire the staff. Alrighty. You guys should be hydrated too. Does guest weight affect the physics of a launched freefall? Yes, it does. That's why launched freefalls can sometimes operate fine for a long time. then a bunch of really fat guests get on it, and then it crashes, because it goes higher. And that was all the staff. 400 people jobless in just a few seconds. I love it. 158k in March. Hang on, wasn't it going to rain? No way it wasn't, that was like way earlier. It did rain in April, then we got 155k in May again. It's very consistent. Quite like that. Okay, these are almost done. Extra thick guests. I do like me some thick guests. Give me something nice to look at. Thank you for the follow. Install Wizard 72. Let's build a wooden wild mice. Hertog Jan. Okay, so I don't really drink beer, but Hertog Jan is my favorite Dutch beer brand. Just because of the way it looks. I like the logo the best. And I like the color scheme the best. Especially out of the big four. When I worked in the distribution center, it easily had the best just looked the best. And that's why I like Hertog Jan. Or at least prefer it over other brands. Not because it tastes better or it's cheaper or anything, just because it looks better. It might taste better, I don't know. I couldn't tell you the difference between any brands. I mean, I could probably tell you that they taste differently, but I couldn't tell you like which is which. Do you know about Schultenbrouw? No. Like, I'm not a beer connoisseur at all. I don't drink beer. I mean, I don't not drink beer, but I so very rarely drink beer that I can safely say that no, I don't really drink beer. Wine I drink a little bit more often. Especially when I'm at my parents' place. They prefer wine over beer generally. So, you know, if we're there for a barbecue or, you know, watching speed skating there, we might have a glass of wine. I'm definitely looking forward to watching speed skating again. Both here, because then I can live tweet about the statistics. And at my parents' place with my mom. Because that's just fun, isn't it? I don't drink alcohol, but I've had the Paulaner Radler non-alcoholic drink. It's pretty tasty. The last time I had Radler, I didn't like it. And I've never had it since. So I don't know. I don't like Radler. But maybe that was just like the wrong type for me and I haven't tried it since and maybe I would like it, I don't know. Since you like speed skating, have you ever tried watching ice hockey? But that's such a different sport. That's like saying if you like watching athletics, like running, have you ever tried watching soccer? Just because they both run on the ground. And no, I've never watched ice hockey. At least not more than like 1 or 2 minutes. I might like see it on the news in the Olympics or whatever, but usually tune out pretty quickly. Or zap away or whatever. Okay, let's make this park immaculately clean. 100 mechanics. And 200 entertainers. Which router did you have? I don't know, it was years ago. Okay, let's see if there's any vandalisms to fix. Yes, there is. There's one. And there's another one. Huh, surprisingly few though. I would have expected many more. But we're only on 3 so far. 4. Does it stay at 4? Would have expected like at least 20 or 30 by now. But apparently not. Ooh, benches. 5. Hell yeah. Okay. I think that's everything. Let's go back to normal view. We're nearing 8,000 guests, which is quite a lot. And we're nearing the 1 million mark with the loan. And it's only year 7. Yeah, I could never do this in one live stream. Okay, theoretically I could. You know, in a normal length live stream if I just sped up a lot. But, you know. What did the loan start at? 4.7 million. Which is a lot. Like, let me tell you, that's a lot. Okay, how far can we continue to build this without any obstructions? Not very far at all. What if we build it here instead? Nope. Get me to 69%. Well, well done. What do we get for winning? For winning, I'll do nothing. Oh, fucking hell. For fuck's sake. I hate that. Like, what's wrong with the park that it keeps triggering that bug? I absolutely hate that. I'm just gonna... I mean, I can't... I'm gonna continue playing this park here on this version. It's fine. Now, I think... For that I need to run this one. Let's see. No, this is the 0.2.1. I just installed it. You know what? I'll just install it again. Because I don't know where it installed. Run anyway, yes. It's not like it takes a long time. You see Zoo Tycoon. Yeah, maybe I'll do Zoo Tycoon at some point. Probably the one on desktop. Oh, good. Yeah, that wasn't there. That's probably the one. Probably should have picked the portable version anyway. And that, my friends, is why you have frequent autosaves. So that in case a crash happens, you only lose a few minutes of work. Okay, so this has definitely convinced me to keep going, to just use release versions instead of development versions from now on for live streams. Unless I have a specific reason to use development versions, of course. But other than that, yeah. Okay, let's make it full screen. This is so annoying. Well, I can't use this park. The reason I'm not using an older version right now is because I literally can't open the park in the latest release version. Because it doesn't have backwards compatibility. Unfortunately. Okay, how long can I build this for? Not very long. Because this was the exact same position I tried to build it last time. Also, Slime, we can swear now. I have never banned swearing from my Discord or any of my platforms. You can't use excessive swearing. And of course, what excessive is a bit up for debate, you know, for interpretation. But a little bit of swearing has always been fine. Okay. LOL. Building right through. Okay then. Well, that's the perfect position. Also, if you're ever in a voice chat with me on my server, you know that I'll swear a lot. I try to not do it too much on stream, but sometimes I can't help myself. Also, if there are any kids watching, this teaches you that it's okay to swear at like really frustrating things. Every now and then. It's also okay to swear more frequently, but your parents might not like that. And there definitely is such a thing as swearing too much. Depending on the setting, of course. Yeah, swearing is good for you. Okay, that's a connection. It's a bit of a janky one, but, you know, it counts. My parents always try to have me say chips instead of shit. You know, the thing is, my parents never considered shit a swear. Shit is just a word you say when, you know, when something doesn't work out. You know, when you miss a goal, you miss a penalty shot or whatever, you know, you say shit. It was never a swear. Oh, I need to rehire staff again? Yeah, that didn't happen. Okay, let's go back to 400. 200 of these. Oh, I think Oblivion just crashed. And 300 of these. Let's see, crash, crash, crash. Oblivion, yeah, crashed. Alright, cool. Oh, it's broken down, so I can't double close it yet. That's annoying. Two people have died. Okay, cool. It's being fixed. Hang on. I thought there were two mechanics, but one of them was in the queue line. Okay. Now it's reopened. Oh, no, it's still broken down. Hang on. Oh, this is... Hang on, this is a vertical coaster 5. Then... Hang on, where's Oblivion if this is vertical coaster 5? Oh, Oblivion is the black one. Oh, vertical coaster 5 had like a mechanic on the station exactly at the same time as Oblivion. What? That's a coincidence. Name a ride of your choice. Well, what do you want to name it? Whichever one you want to name. Do you also like attraction parks in real life? I like them, you know. I like them. I'm not a massive fan, but I do like them. I might go to the Europa Park at some point. I might not. I don't know. Can you name a vertical drop coaster? Skyrim. Sure. I'll name this one Skyrim. There we go. How is the park rating still low? It can't be because 2 people died. Hang on. Are there, like, guest traps somewhere? Oh no, it is the casualty penalty. Whoops. My bad. How is that so high? Only 2 people died. Oh wait, 6 people died. 3 different trains crashed. Apparently. Oh. So that's why. We got minus 500 per crashed train. That makes sense for all the crashed trains. Did someone drown? Wait, no? No, they didn't. Poll about swearing levels. How strong do you like your language? Probably on the potty mouth level. You know, at the offensive slurs level, it's... At some point it just becomes a bit pointless. You know, if you're swearing like a sailor, that's fine in most situations. Obviously there are times where it's not appropriate. But if you're using offensive slurs all the time, you know, calling people faggot and the like, then at some point it's like, no, that's, you know, tone it down, please. I haven't really met many people who do that, so, or at all. So I don't think it's very common here, at least. Someone's gonna drown now. Yes, they are. Mr. Pink Hat. I don't like you. If there's no drowning, it's no Marcel Park. That's quite true. We're already at the support limit. And we did start off pretty high, I suppose. This is a very strange chain lift. Now we go that way. And how about a corkscrew? Okay, we're getting very close to the 1,000,000 now. Park rating is finally going up again. Takes a while for the penalty to disappear, but it will disappear at some point. Also 41k a month on staff. You know what, I'm gonna fire a few of them. It's getting a little bit expensive. How about firing 200 handyman, 100 mechanics, and 200 entertainers. Yeah, that's better. Okay, stupid skyride. The skyride keeps being in my way. I don't like it. So look at this train for trying but failing every time. He will be nothing but a failure for the rest of his life. Of course, vertical drop coaster 3 is in the way. But even as he will be a failure, he doesn't stop trying. Because that's what persistence looks like. What's that music going on? At the left. In my left ear. Is it from this ride? No. I quite like that music. Yeah, there it is again. I wonder which style that is. Does anyone know? Is it from this one? No, that one. Yeah, fantasy. Oh, I like that. I'm not at all at the correct height. Okay, so if I do that... yeah, that works out perfectly. Nice. Okay, so I can only have 2 trains, which is a little bit on the shorter side. But it's fine. Okay, time for an entrance line and a queue line. Right, those are the same thing. Entrance and exit line. Okay, it can be a little bit longer. That was terribly short. Hang on. Okay, go like that. There we go, much better. And then the exit line. Which we can connect. Hang on. How does that connect? I need to... ah, there we go. Perfect. Now to give it a little bit of a nicer color. That's better. Now, well, you know, we'll keep that dark orange with grey. That looks nice and industrial. And some yellow and white trains. Yeah, that's good stuff. And we are below 1 million officially now. We only need to pay back 958k more. Which is not much at all. So we're almost 80% of the way there. $958k. Yeah, why are you making a question mark of that? Oh god. Stupid jokes. Yeah, let's not do 958k. I'm getting kind of tired of building the same old roller coasters again. You know what? I'm gonna build some flat rides. Flat rides are more interesting at the moment. It's not like we need to make more money anyway, because we almost have 8,000 guests. It's only a few more months, less than a year. Let's build it right there. Or not. How about there then? Should be better. 500 words. I think you mean characters. Because 500 words is quite an essay for a Twitch comment. There we go. Add the proper pirate ship. And how about a top of the spin? Right about here. So we can do that. And then that. Is that connected? No, it isn't. Now it is. Haha. You didn't expect that now, did you? I'm a genius. You know what? We'll put this one on Berserk mode. Guests won't like this. Will you change the spin to Berserk mode? Well, you can read my mind. That's just a little bit freaky. And yes, I will. Well, no, I won't, because I already have. Okay, this doesn't fit because the stupid burger bar. Okay, you know what? Then it's just gonna be in the air. And I'm gonna wave it like I just don't care. You can have 4,000 characters in DMs. And watch Max just DM me 4,000 Ks. Honestly, I wouldn't mind it if he DM'd me something else. Okay, where can I connect this nicely? How about there? Yeah, that'll do. I think, by the way, that I never actually cleaned up the path problems. Didn't Twitch just change their policy today? Yes, they did actually. They banned a lot of gambling stuff. Now, apparently, there are quite a lot of big streamers who only do gambling. I never knew that. I'm so far removed from that whole scene. But yeah, it stirred up some real dust. People are getting pretty angry about it. Also, partners that make 100k or more will now only get a 50-50 split instead of 70-30. Well, I don't make 100k or more, so that's not a problem for me. Gambling, roulette or chat games? I believe like real gambling, like with actually real money. Not a problem for you yet. Does it, like, I assume that only is for the stuff you make past 100k. Otherwise, if you make 90k, you take home 63k, and if you make 100k, you only take home 50k. Assume it's like tax brackets, where if you make more, you only get taxed more on the stuff above the threshold. But I'm not sure, that's just stuff I'm assuming. We have almost hit 8,000 guests. Well, thank you for the 2 months, Freitag. Keep up the good work. I always look forward to your videos and live streams. I'm very happy to hear that. You don't need a queue for a spiral slide. Now, of course, streamers who make 100k on Twitch very likely make much more than 100k. Because they very likely have some very lucrative brand deals. Okay, let's build another one. Where to put it? Actually, screw that. Let's build a Ferris wheel. Right about there. The same might be true for YouTubers that make that amount of money. Depending on the YouTuber, yes. You know, I could get a lot more sponsors and make money that way, but I don't want to have a sponsor every video. So, especially because, you know, a 1-minute sponsor segment on a 3-minute video. You know. Maybe I should do more sponsors. Because, you know, money is money. Okay, we're below 800k now. We've paid back nearly 4 million. And if we wait just a little bit, just 13k more, because you start with 4.77k. So that would actually be 16k more now. I don't think anyone's going to stop watching your video because an audible.com at the end of the video. Now you see the last sponsor read I did was at the start of the video, which of course gives more money per view, but it's also less favorable for the viewer itself. I think the way I prefer my sponsors to be integrated is at the start or very near the start of the video, like a 5-second thing, like, you know, thanks to Audible, Squarespace, whatever, for sponsoring this video. And we've paid back 4 million. And then at the end, the proper sponsor read. What to build? There we go, a twist. That's a major plot twist. Yesterday I bought some sand and poured it all over my garden. The plot thickens. Okay, this is a very ugly position, but the only position I can place it here. So it's fine. Fire all the staff. Ah, here we go again. Actually, that does make me money, I believe. So, you know. It's a good thing. Yeah, time to make some money. Or lose less money, I suppose. Will this connect? Yes, it will. Thank you for the follow, Mytik. We can connect this somewhere here. Or not. Or can we? We can. Beautiful. Nice. Dough is so unlike money. I mean, they're both made of atoms. So I think it's, you know, dough is very much like money. We made 168k in August and September. That's madness. That's truly madness. We're making money so fast. It's insane. Okay, what was I doing again? Right, I was wanting to look at this. So the most common thought is it's too crowded here, but it's only about 1 in 16 that's thinking it. So it's fine. Oh, it's suddenly gone down from like 500 to 430. Well, 400 even. 360. Why is it suddenly not crowded anymore? What happened that made it crowded? A lot of guests are feeling sick. But yeah, it's only about 1/16 or no 5% at this point even of the guests, so it's fine. Thank you for the follow, Scotch Candy. This path is disgusting. Well, I have no handyman. What do you want? I need to go to the toilet? Well, go then. I'm not hungry, I'm not thirsty. At this point, you know, 100 guests thinking something in a park with 8,000 guests. That's like if you have 800 guests, that just 10 are thinking it. So it's basically nothing. How about their actions though? Most guests, unsurprisingly, are walking, but only about a quarter of the guests are walking aimlessly. 300 guests are heading for Neckbreaker. Still... Damn. Neckbreaker is quite an old ride. Well, not quite old, but it's not super new anymore. It's at 5,000 guests per hour still. It's almost made 100k already. That's insane. Let's see, sitting only 185. We don't have that many benches, to be honest. Heading for Black Hole on Log Flume. Wow, 156 people on Log Flume. Yeah, it has a lot. It has a lot of boats. 39 boats. You know, times 4. It does probably have a queue as well. Yeah, 133 people in queue, so it will always be full. Apart from the exact moment that a boat is being boarded, of course. And we get on Neckbreaker, that also has a very high capacity. Heading for a looping coaster 4. I suppose that's the new looping coaster. Is it? Yes, it is. And, you know, leaving the park only 87. That's pretty good going, I'd say. How many toilets do you have? Quite a few, I believe. Yeah, 26. I'd say that's enough for a park like this. How many guests are they getting per hour? Someone who is leaving, drown them. Well, alright then. Leaving the park. I'll drown this nauseous fella. Hang on, I want to see them drown. There we go. Much better. The most popular one, also, I can hire staff again. There we go. That'll do. The most popular total customers per hour. Toilets 18, 1400 per hour. Where is it? Oh, it's not near the entrance. I suppose it is on the straightaway, which helps. And yeah, it's quite crowded here. It's a busy path. Ugh, this again. Okay, you know what? I'm just not gonna save. Or can we actually... Oh, saving works when the game is paused. For some reason. Haha. I don't know why. But that happened before, when it still worked when the game was paused. I think we discovered this last time we had a bug. No, yeah, but after that it's also happened that I had the bug and it didn't work. Yeah, the autosaves are still not working because I'm not pausing the game when it autosaves. Let's see if in 5 minutes we get the same error message again. Or if it decides to not give me one after I ignored it once. I don't actually know how they programmed that. So let's check, let's wait it out and see what happens. How much can we actually charge for one of these motion sims? Let's wait until the price is set. Okay, we still don't have stats yet. Yeah, the stat calculation takes a while. Still no stats. Takes a long time. We have a lot of rides, so it makes sense. 420. Nice. It's a good number, isn't it? It's a very good number. Okay, let's pay back some more. Below 600k. The company value is almost as high as the park value now. And it's rising fast. Vertical drop coaster 1 has broken down. Can we see? You can't see how often every ride is broken down, can you? No, it doesn't say. I don't think it says that anywhere. Anyway, what's the most popular stall? Burger Bar 5. It's once again on a straightaway. So that makes sense. Is the same goal for the balloon stall? Yes. To the very end of an exit line, which does count as a straightaway in this case. For reasons. I'm not entirely sure it does, but it sort of does. But which one is the most popular in total? Chip Shop 2, which is right next to it and is on a straightaway again. And here it's Toilets 3. Makes sense. It's one of the first ones, of course. And not at all near the entrance, though. Most customer ride, yeah, most popular rides, of course, the vertical drop coasters. I mean, we already checked that before. They had almost 21,000. They have more than 23 and 22,000 now, respectively. Which is very respectable. And we are nearing the end of this challenge. Okay, yeah. Oh no, wait, that was just me trying to save normally. And I just let it crash. Whoops, my bad. Oh well. Let's just open that again. That was just me trying to save normally out of habit. Like, that was just a habit. I didn't even mean to do that specifically. Okay, I don't think I built anything in this time. I just checked some stats. Did I rehire staff though? Yes, I did. Good. Okay, we don't need 300 handyman. 200 is probably plenty. Yeah, that's good. Motion sim. Oh, did I build a motion sim in that time? Oh, yes, I did. Thank you for reminding me. But that was not the autosave, that was just me being dumb. The staff make the park crowded. I'm pretty sure that they don't contribute to overcrowdedness. Does that remove the fence? No, it doesn't. So we're still fine for the guests if it's like that, but the staff won't be able to fix it. Okay. And let's build a circus. No theme park is complete without a circus. I have never seen a circus in a theme park. So fire all the staff, drown all the staff. That's way too much effort. Like, I would need to pick up 300 individual staff members. Put them on a place on the water. And then drown them. Most theme parks have shows of some kind. Yeah, but animal shows? Most theme parks don't have animal shows, right? I don't think I've ever been to a theme park with an animal show. Now, granted, I haven't been to too many different theme parks. But still. A horse show, did they, the Efteling? I've been to the Efteling, but I don't remember a horse show. I remember the Efteling, the flying horse coaster. Or the Pegasus, I mean. The Pegasus are flying horses. Okay, but that's only horses. This circus clearly has an elephant, because we can hear it. Sometimes it makes its little elephant noise. And that sounds like a tiger or something. This is clearly a proper circus. Also, I like how this observation tower is like stupidly tall. Like, that's way too narrow for it to be that tall. It doesn't seem safe at all. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a dumb YouTuber. I mean, it would not be an observation tower if it did not go over the whole park. Yeah, but it doesn't need to be this tall. Like, it can be half as tall and you can still see pretty much the entire park. Turns into a metronome during an earthquake. Nice. Alright, we're back here again. The loan interest has gone down to below 1,000. How much money have we lost on that? So if we go over an average of like a loan interest of... we started with almost 6k. So we go for an average of like 4k. Because at the start we didn't really pay back much. It took a while to start paying back. So we go for an average of 4k a month. And we've been going for 7 years. Which is 56 months. Times 4 is 224,000 in just loan interest. Just quite a lot. Let's build some more, right? Are we nearing 100? Oh, we're already past 100. Cool. Is there any one with a negative total profit? Yes. Vintage cars. Guests only want to pay 60 cents for it. It's only gotten 882 customers over 7 years. Damn. Thailand tours. Another car ride. What a surprise that it does terrible. Another car ride. Another car ride. Wow. These are the 4 car rides in the park have the worst profit. The only ones with negative profits. That's terrible. Wow. I thought you said toilet tours. Honestly, I would pay a lot more for toilet tours than Toyland tours. Toilet tours is probably interesting. Like, imagine all the neat factoids there are about toilets. Okay, let's make this the most boring bumper cars ever. One car! And you get the full 3 minutes. With just a single car. The introvert's dream. It's a tour of toilets throughout history, from ancient times to the modern day. That would be quite interesting. There's probably like some article on the internet about it that we could read. Or a YouTube video. Or, you know, something like that. Can a single bumper car do donuts? I mean, probably. If you're skilled enough. Let's also make a really boring space rings. Just one ring. It just looks awful. Is that supported the chairlift going through the bumper cars? Where's the bumper cars? It was somewhere here, wasn't it? There it is. Yes it is. It indeed is. Well observed. That's a hell of a lag spike. Toyland Tours was one of my best rides of Alton Towers. I miss it, even though the hippo scared the living life out of me. There's a hippo on Toyland Tours? Okay, this is Ugbugs, which actually does make a profit. Hang on, where's Toyland Tours? Oh, it's underground. Well, no wonder guests hate it. The entire ride is underground and there's no scenery underground. Like, this is a terrible ride. Like, this is god awful. Also, that's a better queue line. Space ring, please name it that. Alright. Where was it? There it is. Space ring. And let's give it a little bit of a more exciting color. There we go. Feels like a standard coloration, but I'm not sure. Yeah, the dodge jump roof is very, very strong. Anything is very strong here. I mean, you can literally have a floating coaster here. So it's not just strong, it's physically impossible. Let's build a Mazet. Just a tiny one though. There we go. Let's see how many guests we get walking in this dead end. And the other one. Like, will any of them do that? I probably would, to be honest. I probably would just for the hell of it. And so would the guests. Because I would probably not be satisfied. Having paid $1 for this maze, I would probably not be satisfied walking out of it immediately. I would probably just, you know, explore the maze a bit. Yeah, I want to see everything that the maze has to offer. So I totally understand these guests. Of course, they're also entirely stupid. But still. I understand them. $2 even. And we're going below 500k. This is going fast now. Really fast. That support in the middle. Honestly, that would be the perfect spot for a support actually. Like, what's wrong with that support spot? It's perfectly in the middle of a bigger empty square anyway. So it works out perfectly. The other ones are like in hedges, which is a little bit weird. But I suppose it also still works. You know, there are a lot of supports in weird positions when they can't be rendered in normal positions. But these ones I have no issues with. Believe it or not. 395k. It's no longer 395k. It's only 385. 84. 83. 82. 81. 80. Yes, that's how fast we are making money in this park. I love that this park rating, by the way, it just goes straight, and then massive dip. Not a massive dip. This one was from guests dying. The second one was from vandalism and stuff, which is solved a little bit quicker. Let's build a haunted heights. We don't have one yet. Well, we might have one, but then it has a different name and it was already built when we started the park. We haven't built a custom one yet. Ah, there we go. Here's space for it. Perfect. There's support on a maze wall. I would imagine that the support goes through the maze all the way to the bottom. And that the hedge is just, you know, grown around it. But that's just a theory. Ooh, we need to renew the ads. We have so many rides to pick from. Okay, I think we could use a connection right here. Because it seems like there's like a connection here and a connection there. And a connection in the middle seems like a good idea. Then again, that's the whole thing with all these pre-built parks. They often have terrible paths. We're getting real close to beating this now. We're almost at 1/3 of a million. And now we are at 1/3 of a million. Less than 1/3 of a million. Oh, we made 169k in April, which is a new record. And it's a lot. Also, we're probably nearing the sprite limit with all these trains. Probably have more than 10,000 sprites in use now. You know, considering we have 300 staff members as well. 8,100 guests. Yeah, definitely. And we have reached below 300k. With all these roller coasters at Alton Towers, there would be multiple complaints from the people that live next to the park. Also, the real Alton Towers cannot build above the tree line. I mean, yeah, obviously, this is a very inappropriate theme park. It has like, 30 coasters in a very tiny space. Maybe 40. I don't exactly know, but it's a lot. Perhaps throw another save, not a bad idea. Okay, skip reporting. And now when I pause it, I can save for some reason. Wonderful. Although, I suppose the only ride here that is taller than the tallest tree in the world is the observation tower. The observation tower is 372 meters long, you know, goes up once, goes down once, so you divide it by 2. You get to about 186 meters tall, which is taller than the tallest tree ever, which is about 125 or so. But none of the other rides are, I believe. So, none of these are above tree height, really. Just depends on the tree you're taking for reference. Ooh, we're nearing 100k. We made 170k in May. Just keeps going up. Yeah, about one more month. So we're gonna make this before the end of year 8. Obviously with a little bit of help from the cheats. Because I couldn't be bothered renewing every ride and stuff. Otherwise it would take a little bit longer. But I think three streams is plenty of time to spend on this project. I don't think they have redwood trees in England. Yeah, but who said that your frame of reference has to be confined to England? I think that's quite a restrictive way of thinking, you know? And I don't think it's very nice for the people that don't live in England. But then again, that's just my opinion. Also, I'm spewing absolute nonsense here. Just so you know. Surely there's a connection here. Yes, there is. Refurbish all the rides. They're already all new. So yeah, if I now disable that cheat, our income would go down so drastically. I can do that when we've beaten the scenario. Is there any other good path connections I can make? I think it's mostly fine. We're almost there. We're under 100k. We're even under 50, well, at 50k. Ooh, 176,000 in June. Keeps getting madder and madder. Usually a 50k loan is still quite a bit, but right now it's nothing. We have a park value of 2.2 million. We made 42k in a week. It's truly madness. If I sell all the rides, I'll obviously make a lot more than 42k. Okay, that autosave, skip reporting. Just gonna turn off autosave for a little bit. Let's do it every 15 minutes. 33k. We're so very close. Whatever happens, we're gonna make it this month. Unless I suppose it starts raining for the entire rest of the month. Made 161k profit in June. That's insane. This has gone faster and faster. It also gets steeper and steeper because the range gets smaller and smaller. $18k, 17k, 16k, 15k. It's not like we'll get like a celebration or anything, because this is no official goal. It's not like pay back your loan and get a park value of 2 million. That would be a cool goal, but that's not the goal. That will also take your average Roller Coaster Tycoon player like 50 years or so. Would take me a lot longer without cheats as well. 8k, 7k, 6k, 5k, 4k, 3,000, 2,000, 1,000, 0. Just 0. We have no loan. We can now freely make money. Forever. Oh, that was a fun project. Okay, let's fast forward to the end of the month. Now, let's already do this. Let's see how much our monthly income goes down after the prices get adjusted. Because suddenly all the rides should be old. There we go, this already goes down. So we should make probably like only 60 or 70k in August. Well, let's see. Actually, we still keep making more than I thought. Maybe it doesn't go down by that much. Obviously, we still have a lot of newer rides. Did you save at the 0 debt mark? Not quite yet. Let's pause the game. Oh, now it doesn't work? For some reason. Dang it. Okay. Quit. Ugh. Oh, I have to do that last part again. Maybe close the finances window. Oh, that might have to do with it. Okay, so it seems like a lot, but I was fast forwarding during the time. So that's why it only took me like 5 minutes. The save was 7 minutes all that I reloaded. So let's just keep fast forwarding. That's nice and fast. Just how I like it. We're already 100k in from the 265k we had to pay back. Easy money. Very easy. And we're back below 100k again. Honestly, this bug makes it pretty much unplayable. Like, if you can't save your park... This game relies heavily on saving your park. And for example, something like Age of Empires barely depends on it. Just play a match and then you're finished. Well, we're almost done again. It only took like 2 minutes. There we go. Oh, no, I don't want to go to hyperspeed. No, I don't want to start a new game. There we go, it's properly saved now. Okay, if I do this, let's see how much our income goes down to in August. Never seen anyone paying back the entire loan in Alton Towers before. Oh, it does take a while. That's the thing. Like, for most people, paying back the loan in Alton Towers is not difficult. All you have to do is make a profitable park. The problem is, it takes forever. I mean, I used some cheats to speed it up even. Not a massive cheat, just one that makes sure that the rides don't decrease in value. Thank you for the 9 months, Food 3. howdy. But that's the thing. It's not difficult, just most people don't put in the time. Okay, so we're now properly in August. Let's see how much we make. My guess was like 60, 70k. But I think it's still going to be quite a bit above that. Yeah. Probably still going to be like 100k. So it wasn't as bad as I thought. I could have done this without. It would have taken maybe one live stream more. If I sped up a little bit more, probably could have still done it in 3 live streams. That's still going to be 100k. That's not too bad. Anyway. I think that's enough. You joined at an unfortunate time, Voodoo. Right at the end of a stream. So, I hope you enjoyed this little series. And this is the final park. And let's see if we can raid someone who's playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. Okay, we could raid this guy. We have one streamer, no face cam. Maybe not even or one viewer, maybe not even a mic. Okay, I'm gonna just raid J-Dubs. He's nice. His stream has just started. He's not playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. He's playing some other old game. Alright, thank you very much for watching. See you tomorrow on the YouTubes. And I'll see you later on the live stream. Probably on Sunday. I do have a friend of mine got a baby, so I do have like a party from that coming up. I don't quite know when it is. That might be on Sunday. In that case, I might not be able to stream. But I'll let you know on my Discord in that case. But presume that I'm just available. I don't know. I'll see you later. I hope you have a good night. And have fun at J-Dub stream. Bye bye.